Hi, everybody. A very good evening. I'm Justine Gopani. I'm the founder and CEO of Amdicon Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor oriented solutions. However, the post is not about fitness, and the post is not about. The post is about fitness, and it's not about my interior designing work and stuff. So with the weather, the downpour and everything, some of us are wanting to sleep till late. Many of us are not wanting to come to the gym. It's a fact. And some of us are blessed that we are, on a forward movement motion where we are keeping a balance between our work and our fitness exercise and stuff. So this is a quick reminder that it's for everybody, the weather, the rains and everything and all that. But the point is, you got to kind of prepare yourself and you got to tell yourself this 100 times before you sleep the previous night, or maybe lesser, and make up your mind with a health and a fitness goal ahead of you to actually make it happen. A simple word is determination. You have to determine something, you have to decide something, and then just do it. Because talking about it and not taking action is faff. And when you talk too much, you share too much, but you do not, action it too much, and you're simply just postponing it and stuff. Negative emotions happen, and that's where your stress happens, your anxiety happens, sadism or depression comes in and stuff like that, okay? And of course, then you put in medicine and stuff with the hope that medicines are going to help, but I'm the example. Sometimes the medicines work negative for you, so what do? You discontinue. Of course, after being really aware about it and stuff, and then you kind of focus on positive recovery and everything, and you hit the gym and you meet your coaches and you kind of engage in only positive activity. So, following therapy news, following sadistic relationship mess, following glamour, following irrelevant stuff will not always help you. But what will really help you, I think, at least it's worked for me, it may work for you. So I'm sharing it here is, controlling your mind and your mindset more than anything else. Weight loss, yes, is important. We are conditioned that way. We want to be leaner, we want to be fitter, but not at the expense of poor health and stuff like that. And as you pass different stages of your life and stuff, this is life, we're not robots and stuff. We tend to get diseases, fall sick, be unwell, or we have injuries, or we have, breakdowns and stuff and everything. So what keeps us going forward? It is actually positive thinking, and it is actually a looking forward approach with a spiritual practice and stuff. So I will do a share again on a miracle that's recently happened. I think my recovery from my neck cervical and a couple of other things which I've been having for the last 10-15 days, with the weather, bad cough and cold and feverish and body ache, and then of course the tooth, and then the coo in my ear and everything. I think I'm on a part 2, almost recovered. Like I said, it is a human body, so anything can happen. But the point is, what really helps me and forever will help me is basically positive thinking and working on myself, okay? So I'm sharing this to simplify it for you, rather than following everybody else's story on how they overcame and stuff and all that. We don't even know the background, and it's a fashion for people to make videos and share. And I feel very strongly that many of the people who show us that they are in therapy or authors and stuff like that, they don't know at times what they're talking about. We don't even know how genuine they are as therapists or counselors. Are they genuinely, stories of positivity and inspiration and stuff and all that, or has it just been a package or drama or a scam being sold and stuff? So what really makes sense is to not fall for online therapy, but to kind of make sure that you are able to also meet people offline, because what happens is one doesn't even know if it's a fake degree or a fake person and stuff, okay? So I hope this helps. So shift your focus from therapy to better stuff, overall fitness, take care of your diet, take care of exercising, take care of your sleeping patterns, engage in healthy eating, engage in quality programs, engage in healthy reading, engage in healthy music, engage in soaking up the sun, walking, spend some time in nature with pets and animals and stuff, and dump the negative circle and stuff. And this whole thing about You know, overselling health doesn't help because, like I said, all of us are not actors and actresses. We are not fitness models. We are not celebrity people and stuff. We are not living people's lives and stuff. So the lifestyle or the way you're supposed to be living your life, nutrition, diet, exercise is based on your lifestyle and your working and maybe family habits at time. Okay, so love and luck and take care, have fun, have a blast picking up dialogues from movies and following stories of morals and stuff works only if generally they've had a health concern and you're inspired from that. But I think sports has too many people, the real world of fitness has too many people. In your offices and your community you may have a lot of people and stuff. So rather than being obsessed with all this and everything, it's better to be your own hero, better to also pray and have a spiritual practice in place because miracles happen. So the next video is going to be around that miracle which is on its way. So here is me, and believe in the power of prayers and positive thinking. And when collective, prayers happen, a lot of stuff goes right with the universe and stuff. So love and luck and take care. Have fun and have a blast. Cheers. Enjoy. And if you want to hear that again, Hakuna Matata. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Keep it going, and once in a while also kind of take it easy and you know indulge in self-care. Yeah, bye bye, take care, love and luck, bye bye.